Okay, I believe we should be live. I will need to double check just to be sure, because there's always something weird going on with the connection of things around here. But I think we're going. In the meantime, you can look at the team we ended with last time. Or I can do my intro. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a series that has been on a bit of an hiatus, which is my technically Pokemon Shield. No, we're live. Cool. Pokemon Shield Monotype Ghost Monotype. I'm a bit tired today, so words. But yeah, last time we left off by beating everything that was to deal with in the main game, and now we'll be jumping into the first DLC pack, which released, well, quite a bit ago now. It's about time I get around to it, especially with the fact that the second DLC pack will be releasing soon. If you're wondering why we're not getting the message that, hey, we've received the armor pass, it's because I use this account for also we have it here, but I use this account for also getting backup mystery gift events, so, you know, that's why. But yeah, we still have a few Pokemon we never caught. We're not going for them today. Today we're just going straight for the island. A quick piece of information: Ghost Stream back in time for Halloween month, and exactly, cats. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, that won't, two pieces of information. There won't be a stream next week because personal reasons, and I might cut the stream short today. I'm thinking it'll be 2 hours instead of 4 hours, simply because I am tired. I've spent the entire day moving furniture because something at work was going on. So, and my voice might, I might be coughing a bit today because it's kind of giving up on me. Yeah. You know, things. But we already did we already diddly do. Yes, exactly. Yes, we did do the thing with the Slowpoke event. Okay. In that case, we're already ready to go to the Isle of Armor, actually. I will... Here's an interesting question. So, the Isle of Armor and... Well, the Isle of Armor and the two games have different main rivals when you get to the island. I guess I should do the voice lines for this guy as well. Someone told me right when he was announced that apparently he looks a bit like me, but I say I would never wear something as dumb looking as what he's wearing. I probably would, but still. Welcome to the Isle of Armor. We're not reading this dialogue. If you're interested in the most generic dialogue, you can watch my other Pokemon series. We're basically just getting the upgraded Pokédex here. I'm hoping everything's set up. It's been a while since I streamed from my Switch, so I hope everything's like working quality-wise with audio and video. Got our upgraded Pokédex. It's right here. As you can see, this is the Isle of Armor. What we're going to be finding here, well, since we're post-game now, we're going to be finding a lot of level 90 Pokemon, which is going to be interesting. Also, there's going to be some really weird things, because the way they did their so-called level scaling is... I'd hardly call it scaling at all. Oh, this guy here, he's supposed to go to the dojo on the island. We're getting the summarized version here of the more generic dialogue. But he's scared by this guy. And the reason I would never wear something like what he's wearing is because I personally, this is just a personal preference, would never wear shorts with a long sleeved shirt, because it looks kind of dumb to me. There's probably good reasons why someone would do that, but I don't understand. If you're so cold that your arms are freezing, wouldn't you also need long, normal pants? I don't know. You're the traveler I'm supposed to guide, am I right? Exactly when we agreed to meet too. Quite the commendable punctuality. I've got the strangest feeling we've met before, but I can't recall. And here I thought amnesia was Slowpoke's move. My name is Rivalry. I'm a senior member of the dojo you are to join. I think you got the wrong person. You're here to join the Master Dojo, are you not? I also train there. My goodness, this is a thick one. Like a poor lost voodoo. It's up to me, as an elegant adult, to make sure they get the message. Perhaps a show of strength is the best way to get to know each other. I'll await you outside. Once you're ready, come out to face me. Time to show her who the best trainer is. So he's a bit stuck up. Ever so slightly. My goodness. He's about as stuck up as his hat is in the air. This shot, no matter how many times I see this shot, it's... I don't think I've seen it this time of day. It's actually pretty at this time of day as well. Is this your first time... is this your first visit to the Isle of Armor? You would no doubt like to run around and explore freely, but first, let's make sure you can handle yourself. Naturally, as a member of the Master Dojo, I'll be using my psychic powers to test your strength. Come now, don't overexert yourself. I didn't actually prepare for this, but if I remember correctly, psychics are weak to ghosts, so I don't think we're gonna have much of a problem with our rival here. Also, you're not... I'll show you what true power looks like. Yes, that is a level 58 Abra. I believe it knows teleport and confusion. Hey there, Sass. Watching on telly. Oh, really? Also, just realized I called it telly rather than TV. Same thing. So, that I go on Mr. Big Mouth. Unfortunately, we can't get Gensamax out here, but hey, it's still Big Mouth. A slightly smaller Big Mouth. This should basically take it out in just, you know, single hit, because... yeah, I think when I started my Ghost Monotype run, this DLC pack wasn't released, so I didn't know that this would happen, but this is probably... When did I get beat down to my last Pokemon? Did you use Hypnosis on me? I was about to say something? Oh yeah, I couldn't have planned ahead for this, but this is definitely the easier of the two games to do the Isle of Armor in regards to a Monotype and Ghost type, simply because your rival is super weak to you. So yeah, pretty good. I don't think it would be that much of a bigger problem to do it on Sword. It would be more annoying though. Such strength! I'm in Psyshock! He does all the bad puns. He's kind of like me. It kind of bothers me. Could you give me a moment? Improbable. No, impossible. What kind of trick did this kid use? If a trainer of this talent arrives at the dojo, then the people there very well may suffer amnesia about my very existence. If only I could get rid of her. But I've been tasked with escorting her to the dojo. Oh, you have potential. Why, you made me use a whole 3% of my strength. Still, how shall I put this? Our dojo is a respected place where even the famous champion Leon trained. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think you're quite up to snuff. Therefore, I suggest you ignore the Master Dojo standing right over there and head home as soon as you're done seeing the sights and all that stuff. I suppose you can have this too as a parting gift. Show it when you next visit a boutique or hair salon, and I'm sure you'll be able to find some more elegant garb like mine. Now then, farewell, I doubt I'll see you again. I'll read teleport! And just like that, we are introduced to the island by quite the weirdo. So basically, we don't really need to do much of anything on this island other than just do the basic requirements. There are probably ghost types to catch here. Ooh, I just rose straight into that thing. Just remember that currently I believe there is actually a wild area event running with Gigantamax Gengar. And Gigantamax... what's his face? The dark type that Marnie uses. So that would have been an option if we didn't already have Gigantamax Gengar. I do wonder if that means more ghost types in general, because that could be of use to us to try and get a Solar, because we still don't have that. I believe that's the last one we're lacking. Well, that, at least on mainland. He's great, weirdo Neo Protag. Oh no, he's not Protag. Damn. Oh right, we need to interact with this thing. But thoughts, they escape me. Yeah, today we're probably just gonna progress a bit through the plot. Next time we might do a bit of... I might go around and try and catch some stuff here. I need to compile a list of what I can catch of ghost types on this island. Because if there is anything I can, I will have to do it. I can't remember, is the Alolan Marowak, it's fire... dark? If it's fire ghost, I might have to collect Dicklets as well. But yeah, why am I going up to its den? And... wow, I'm not observant today in my driving skills, or lack of saying. Evidently. But yeah, as you can see, everything around here is level 60, so it's post-game content, mate. Nope, he's the new Protag. I don't know why we're following this character instead. It's an odd narrative choice. God damn it, cats. I mean, we are technically following him. He's right here. That would be Honey. Okay. Do I watch her? I guess I do since Avery's here. Oh, fiddlesticks. Our new students decided to go back home? It would appear so. I'll have you know my offer to escort them was perfect. She rather abruptly absconded after our battle. And I'd been hoping we'd get to welcome a new member to our little family here too. Oh, well, hello. And who are you, love? Hmm? Of course, you must be the new student that's supposed to join the dojo today. You got the wrong person. Yes, right. That's correct, ma'am. I swear, I thought you had used teleport or something. You disappeared so quickly. Regardless, it gives me great joy to know that you decided to come after all. Oh, everything's just coming up roses. Now, I'm quite sure they already told me your name, but... Hexmate. I forgot our stupid... Oh my god, I forgot our name. I need the Dicklets? Oh, damn it, Vox. Well, would you mind looking up how many Dicklets I need to get there then? Because I don't want to collect them all. I forgot our name. Hexmadiac. Oh wow. Of course you are, love. Though I'm rather sure that's not the name I was told before. My name's Honey. I help keep this place running. You can consider me the lady of the house. Not that the Master Dojo is just any old house. Bah! Why? For what purpose is she here? My future sight must be off. I must think. Before Miss Honey figures out I told an innocent little lie. Seems you're already met Avery. Bit of an odd docklet, but he's one of our own. He's trained hard here at the dojo, so he can become a gym leader someday. I can trust the two of you to get along, right? It's an honor to make your acquaintance. Oh dear, but look at me. Here I am making you stand around outside after you've come all this way. Come in, come in. Don't mind the faint stench of sweat. Now listen, if you dare breathe a word of what happened at the station to Miss Honey, well, let's just say my psychic powers are very potent. Do I make myself clear? 75? I need half of them? Oh, god damn it. That's a lot of Dicklets. I need to pull up the guide. Not today. Not today. But when it happens, I will. 75. Jeebus. Too many goddamn Diglets around here. Guess we'll grab the obvious ones. Only 17 more in this area. Oh, how do they even manage to fit so many into such a small area? There's one here, right? Good thing is I've done this on my casuals game, so I actually, weirdly enough, even though I've only done it once, I managed to visually memorize a few of them. Although most of them are pretty easy to see. So, not like it's a science to find them. We're just gathering up some Diglets. Also, this one, which is in the garden area. There is an item back here. I need to click the right button. I was clicking... For some reason, clicking the button that would in Animal Crossing save and exit. I guess I'm that desperate to get back to that game. To be fair, as of this... Well, while this stream is airing, the Halloween update just kicked into effect. Today. So, very much like. So, yeah, that's good reason why I want to get back to it. But that will be after the stream, obviously. For now, let's continue the story by going into the dojo. Isn't there supposed to be like an item around here or something? Oh, I picked it up already, didn't I? Derpy derp. Okay, let's see what we got. So, I'm gonna skip most of the dialogue that doesn't involve Avery. Because, I guess I could read it. Do people want me to read it? I don't know if anyone wants me to read. We didn't do it for most of the rest of it, so... I did read most of this already, so I guess we'll just skip through it. Oh look, it's the kid. I don't know why, but we got the XP charms, that's good. At our current place in the game, that's good. So, here we have the master of the dojo, Master Mustard. Not to be confused with regular mustard. He's a weird old man. So basically what's gonna happen here is he's challenging me to a battle because he wants me to show my skills before we get in there. Here it becomes interesting because he might actually prove a bit of an interesting challenge. Because I can't remember what he has of Pokemon, but I'm fairly sure most of what he has at least one dark type move. So we might be in for a tough time? We'll see. I never actually noticed this, but the paw print on his... Oh, that is their logo. That's basically Flu's paw print, right? Isn't it? So, those freaking eyebrows. How did he even grow them that long? Is it even humanly possible? Okay, so main fur is physical. We'll just make sure that it can't do as much damage by making it burn. Didn't know that was what Mustard from Mortal Kombat looked like without his mask. Wait, Vox, you're telling me there's a Mustard in Mortal Kombat? What? Oh, we disabled the U-turn. Not that it helps, because it... That's pretty useless, isn't it? Well, I guess we'll burn this one too. Oh no, it made me not able to... Oh, I have leftovers on Sadako. I don't remember anything about our setup. We'll burn this one too. Everything must burn! There we go. I don't think we're in any danger. Nope. Even though that was super effective, that's the good thing about a bite. That even though it's a dark attack, it's also physical, so as long as we have Will-O-Wisp active, we shouldn't be in that much trouble. I think we'll just go with this, the stab, and it does more damage, and it's not affected by Intimidate, so... And the enemy isn't, like, you know, not affected by it, so... Resistant, that's the word. Are you serious? There's two cyborgs in Mortal Kombat called Mustard and Ketchup. Are you pulling my leg or are you serious? Can't tell, boss. I really can't tell because I don't know anything about Mortal Kombat. Other than the title screen. Mortal Kombat! Followed by music. He's still on fire, so that should be fairly easy to deal with. Dodge bomb. Look at Big Mouth doing big work. U-turn. We're gonna U-turn into her. And it gets disabled again. Yeah, main food doesn't have a whole lot of anything to do here. I kinda hoped it would burn out of the battle, but I guess it's... Wait, you can fake me out? No, you can't. Is fake out? Fake out is only first move when your Pokemon enters the field, right? Like he's main food in this case. Slowly starting to memorize a few attacks here. I think that's the effect of fake out, and then it would flinch me if it actually worked. Is fake out Dark type? Because that would probably be why I tried to prioritize that over anything else. Oh look, they're so impressed by the ghost, the literal ghost. I wish they'd release an update where I could make myself like super pale, like literal white, just to be even more dead looking. Yeah, we're not switching to this. Although, it is cute. The hair is super cute. I love that hairdo. Max capacity. Oh right, here's when our trials start. You're not joking. Okay, of course I can't check the link right now, but wow. Oh, it's a screenshot. Well, yeah, I'll check that afterwards, Vox. Okay, so we're gonna be sent on to... Pardon me, Master. I haven't received my uniform yet. I dare say it's unfair for only that child to get a uniform. Unequal, even. I demand an item swap. Yes. Oh dear, do you really not have a uniform? My bad, my bad. That's easy to fix, though. I have another uniform right here for you, Ari. Ha, it does pay to complain sometimes. I love what they did with the sound effect. Eek! What in the world? Hey, my dojo uniform! It's gone missing! Hmm? How dare you! Are you using trick? Return my dojo uniform immediately! No. We refuse! Oh my, where do you think you're going? Hmm? And that's it for Avery, so we'll just skip the rest. Yeah. The trial is to catch the three slowpokes, and as a side objective, get Avery his clothes back, because he's kind of incompetent. From the looks of it. So... Ew, it's already been 20 minutes. We will be changing back to our regular clothing, because I do prefer my my look to match the challenge. And I also really like our outfit, so... Well, well. So what we'll be doing now is hunting down some slowpokes. It shouldn't be much of a problem, to be honest, because first and foremost, they're weak to us, and secondly, I know exactly the 3 locations they're in, and they're just running in circles, so this should be over fairly quick. Like, super quick. Can't believe I have to collect 75 freaking Digletts. Maybe I shouldn't have collected any Digletts, because now I need to keep track of how many I'm at. Damn it. Alright. Bike upgrade. Well, bike visual upgrade, I guess. Yo, bike lady. Yes, customize it. I do want the glistening black. Did I go with white on the other one? I think I went with white on the Nuzlocke, right? Yeah, because this... Oh, this looks interesting. Huh. Black and purple looks fascinating together. I definitely went with white on the other one. But here's the first Slowpoke. Should be a breeze to just drive this bike straight into it. If I don't hit all the things first. So the thing about the Isle of Armor is there's a lot of Pokemon. Because most of the Isle of Armor is basically just... Actually, how do you think of it? The entirety of the Isle of Armor is just one big wild area. There's no routes, no zones, no dungeons. Dungeons? I guess we'll call them dungeons. Caves. It's just one big wild area. And honestly, I don't mind it at all. It's a bit... it can be a bit problematic when you're online in regards to the lag. But other than that, it's fine. Yeah, this should be easy peasy. It goes down. Look at that sad amount of XP. Of course, it's because we're already so high level, but you know. We got Avery's jacket. So, come to think of it, is there anything we have that's super low level we want to level up? Kinda like our team as it is, actually. It's very... I mean, this is our league team. Oh, I have Kosola? Oh, Red Ball. I got it through an event. I forgot that happened. Oh. When does Kosola evolve? Because we might want to do that. When and how? Would anyone mind looking that up so I don't have to do it? Not because I'm lazy, but so that I can do stupid stuff like this. Because if it doesn't have any special requirements, we might as well get some levels in on it, because with the XP charm and everything being at level 60, there is legit no reason not to do that. Okay, there's no point in trying to chase it down. Place myself, I think, roughly here. It should run straight into me. No, got it. Baldur. Baldur? Not sure what you mean, Vox, but levels... Oh, level 38. Okay, thank you. That is good to know. Okay, in that case, I might as well put it on the team, right? Oh, Baldur, is that the name of one of my... Wait, Kosola wasn't named, was it? That's a crime. We need to fix that. What do we call a lump of coal? Yes. Or as I call it, withered coral. Not coal, it's... What was it? Chalk? Chalk? It's not... I wouldn't call it chalk, but... You know. Differing opinions on what it is, but we should definitely get it renamed, because it is a crime towards our Monotype one that it doesn't have a name. My goodness. What is happening? I guess I forgot to name it. We'll just do a quick... I know we're mid-mission here, but fine, we just fly back afterwards. Drop down here, go to the nearest Pokemon Center. Chalky. Walk, so you're doing this to spite me. It's not made of chalk. Unless... Can you... That's a good question. Why am I healing? Can you take withered coral reef and use that, like if you crush it and then process it, can it be used to make chalk? That's a legit question I'm actually curious about. We need to rename Kosola into an actual name. I also need to... Why am I so bad at menus? Let's try this again without me constantly pressing no. It's because I'm used to, whenever I play Animal Crossing, pressing the B button speeds off dialogue. Are there any other suggestions than chalky? Any references? Anything that's not just there to be like, God damn it, cats. I guess we'll call it Chalky then. You guys win. Is there anything else we forgot to nickname? Cats, is that the thank you I get for taking your suggestions of having both Syndragosa and Frostmourne with me? I would take Asgard off the team. Forgot that my starter is called Chandler. I also find it kind of funny that my starter is Chandler, but Sadako has become my de facto starter at this point. Point? Oh, Coral Chalk is a thing? Okay, you know what, in that case, we'll meet in the middle. We'll call this Chalky because it's Coral Chalk. Also, I'm kind of assuming that cats might want me to have... Okay, get a choice. You get a choice. Do you want Syndragosa or Frostmourne on the team while we're on the island? Because I'm only bringing one of them. Actually, I could... Yeah, I'm only bringing one of them. I'm assuming Vox wants me to keep the Grim Heaper on here because of the reference. I'm keeping Viridian on here for the type coverage. Chandler because Chandler is Chandler. I forgot Chandler had a fancy ball. The chalk shall continue on to acknowledgement of the net. Oh, damn you cats! You want to keep Syndragosa on here? Cool, sure. Let me know if you want me to switch out at any point. Actually, just in general, anyone wants to see other Pokemon's Pokemons? There's no S on that. Pokemon highlighted, spotlighted, whatever, during our travels, let me know. And I'll bring them out. Because otherwise I'm just gonna default to Sadako. Also, it's kind of fitting that whenever I'm streaming this game, it's in the evening, which means that it's gonna be dark. Fitting for Ghost to come out at this time. Okay, so the last... Huh? Oh, there's a rock there. I was wondering why the hell it just stopped like that. The last Slowpoke is right over here. Not in this den, obviously. Why did my phone just vibrate? Okay, why did my phone just update me that, hey, you completed your goal on walking enough today? That was hours ago, phone. Oh, okay, you know exactly where to stand. Right here. You want to see me change it up? Okay, sure. Because everything's Ghost, it doesn't matter. We'll bring Chandler out for a bit. Haven't seen our starter in a while. I'm wondering if it would be worth it to put correct items on things, but I don't think it's necessary yet. I am... Okay, so at the moment we're just doing the island challenge. Did we go and defeat Mani? I think we defeated Mani after we took out the post game, didn't we? I believe we did, like as a last battle. Because I'm wondering if perhaps we should do the entirety of the island, including the very final optional battle against the master, the Dojo, the strongest mustard around here. I guess we'll take it when we get there. For now, let's head back with the uniform. This is surprisingly fast when you don't have to, you know, wander around like an idiot like I did the first time, as well as have Pokemon that just one-hit KO the Slowpokes. Okay, so there's no Avery right now. Oh, never mind. You! Were you able to reclaim my uniform all by yourself? That's a translation mistake, right? It's not my uniform all by yourself, right? Because that sounds weird. Super weird. You can have it back. You have my thanks. Well, Mustard. You cleared the first trial like it was nothing. Blah 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 blah. Mustard, second trial. Basically what he's telling us is that I was the only one who actually managed to catch up to them, but since it would be too short a trial otherwise, everyone who at least, I was the only one to defeat them, but everyone who at least found and caught up to them gets to continue the trials. Which would mean basically everyone. We now get to pick either a Bulbasaur or a Squirtle, which we can't use for this game, so it doesn't matter. But the cool thing about these is that they're actually prepped for Gigantamaxing just by existing. It's not that big a deal. Reasons that will become obvious later. We'll just pick Bulbasaur. Because why not? I think I picked Squirtle on my on the Nuzlocke? I can't remember. Does it matter? Not really. It goes straight in the bandbox. It will not be nicknamed. Blah 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 blah. So, you're talking about Gigantamax, most of it is like, Gigantamax, that reminds me of the mushrooms around here, which reminds me of Max Soup, which reminds me I'm super hungry, so your next trial is to go and gather mushrooms for the soup so that I can get fed. Basically. I feel like these trials might have not been set up beforehand, but he's just kind of winging it. Just a slight hunch. Which actually also makes sense for the first trial, now that I think about it. But it works out in the end, so it's fine. Do we get some Armorite ore? Armorite ore is a special currency around this island that we can use for different things, but I don't think we'll be using it for much. It would seem that I am fated not to accept your capabilities as of yet. I will obtain the max mushrooms first and claim victory with my own two hands. And off he goes. So, mushrooms. I believe Mustard stops us because he's like, hey, you don't know your way around this island. Let me show exactly where you need to go, because that's not cheating. We'll be doing that. And it's fine. It's fine. I know where to go anyway. Yeah, I know where to go. It took me a moment like, wait, do I know where to go? I do know where to go. Because after fighting Clara in that specific location in the Nuzlocke, holy moly, that was a fight and a half that I did not enjoy. Oof. But it should be a pretty easy threat here. Since we are going with trying to switch things up a bit, we'll take Center Ghost up front now. Just heading through the forest. It's a forest, that's the thing with lots of trees. That's cool. So, I can't see Among Us anymore without thinking of the game Among Us. Mainly because someone memed by having a picture, you know, the one, that stupid meme where it's like, there's an imposter among us. And it shows like 5 characters and one of them is a weird thing. Someone did it with Among Us. Changed Among Us to Among Us, obviously, for the joke. And then had one of them be shiny. It's like, stop it! So, we made it through. Easy peasy. Mainly because you don't really need to encounter anything on this island. Moo milk. Decent healing item. I believe you can get plenty of them on this island, actually. I still can't remember if there's any place where I actually will talk to this guy, because if I talk to Digging Pa, he will give me a spot to just straight up go here with flying, which is much easier than driving here all the time. Sure. He gives us a free digging? Yes, kids, I need you all on the swirly pink rooms. Exactly. The best dojo master. So basically this guy is kind of like the Digging Brothers in that you just spam click and he'll keep up digging and then eventually he'll stop. Unlike... oh! Wow, we're lucky. We got him on a frenzy actually. This can happen. It's not always it happens, but he goes on a frenzy and then he just goes crazy with digging. Look at this. I'm just spam clicking now. And we get so much work. This is definitely... There is a side quest where you need to donate a lot of watt to honey. This is definitely the best way to get a lot of extra watt if you're also anyway doing raid. Look at that, 127 watt just from that. If you're already doing raids because you're looking for looking to try and spawn more shrooms to do more Gigantamax Pokemon anyway, you'll both get more watts from that as well as more Armorite ore, and you trade Armorite ore with that guy in order to get more watts. And it's how I completed the 3 million watts quest with honey. But I digress. Now that we're here, these are the mushrooms we need to pick up, but I'm just gonna take a quick look here to see what we have. Not interesting. Palisand, you're right. Good call, Vox. I forgot about Palisand. I know exactly what that is actually. Yeah, we'll go get that after we've done them shrooms. After we collected the shrooms. Oh, wait just a moment. Just as expected. Multiple max mushrooms growing in a bunch. My psychic powers picked up on these max mushrooms eons before you found them. I believe I should be the one to get those max mushrooms. First come, first serve and all. Sure, you can have them. What's this? Are you trying to show you're stronger than me? How distasteful. I find your presence most disturbing. You show up at the dojo unannounced and go on to show such talent even though you're still so young. You dare get in my way? I warned you about my psychic powers, and now you'll experience them firsthand. I think we pissed him off. Look at how freaking smug he is. Sweet bastard. I still find it interesting that he has a full team of Pokemon swirling around his head, but only uses like a few of them. Oh, I think it's about time we found out which of us is truly superior. Well, I can tell you already, it's me! Swoosh. Hello, Sand. I actually forgot about the Sandcastle. I can't remember which other ghost Pokemon showed up on the Isle of Island though. There must be more. Clearly there must be more. How cheeky! Let's agree that move is banned from now on, yes? Really, Avery? You know what? I'm fine with that. We'll switch Pokemon and we'll use a different move if that's how you want it. We can play according to your rules. Oh, it already evolved to a Kadabra. Cool. I'll just bring out the Grim Heaper instead. Maximum Smog. Yeah, basically. Basically. Why did I call this the Grim Heaper? Because it looks like a Reaper and it's a reference to The World Ends With You, I guess? So you didn't want me to use Phantom Force, sure. I'll have you dancing in the palm of my hand. This is my most powerful, elegant, psychic move. It's Side Beam. Oh no. I actually dealt a decent amount of damage. I didn't think he could actually deal damage, so I'm impressed. Does Palace into Marrow? Oh, that's not a whole lot. Thanks for checking. Thanks for checking it for me, though, Vox. Slightly disappointed now. The Iron has 2 ghosts. Ancient power. The rock move. Do we want Chalky to learn that? Wait. The user unleashes a scratch on the move last used by target by cutting 4 people. Ooh. Oh, why have tackle? Like why? When you can have ancient power, right? Didn't even see it's still a tackle. Woopat. Okay. I don't think I have Baldur on me. Who is Baldur? Who's Baldur on our team again? We'll bring Baldur out afterwards. Definitely. Sure. I don't mind switching out the whole team. That is perfectly fine with me. Getting some variety. All these ghost types. I am not weak. I cannot lose. Actually, Ari, it's a break it to you, but you definitely can. So Phantom Force was banned by him, so can I make it like super weak to me? I never get a chance to use Trick or Treat. Let's do it. It has a cool animation. It's perfect for Halloween. Maybe I should screenshot that right there and use that for my thumbnail. Although that's... ooh, damn. It's super effective. Right, it's a flying type. Before my psychic powers, all your weaknesses are laid bare. I'm not exactly scared. We'll just Shadow Ball you. You're not faster than me. You're slower than a pumpkin, mate. You're slower than a pumpkin. That's kinda sad. And just like that, Eri goes down again. What a side strike to my poor pride! You dare me to stream a Ghost Mono everything. Ghost Mono everything. I'm not sure I understand what you mean by everything, Box. You mean every generation of Pokemon? Because that sounds terrifying. Blast it! Victory still eludes me. What is this? What is it I lack? What do I need? Very well. You can have those ones. I'll go and find myself some max runes that are far more elegant than yours. I'll re-teleport! I kind of feel bad for him. Just this random kid just showing up like, you think you're hot stuff? Well, not anymore, mate. Yeah, and then Honey's just like, hey, wanna return? And I'll be like, no, I don't, because I want to catch the sandcastle. The sandcastle is in Loop Lagoon, right? Easiest way to Loop Lagoon from here is through the cavern over here, I think. It's easy to tell on how I speak when I'm thinking. Oh wait, you can't access over here. I forgot about that, but there is an item over here that I think I missed on my casual playthrough. All 18 installments. I don't think you can even... I mean, the first few generations, if I did them through emulation, I already own them legally, so that shouldn't be an issue. But if I did it, I could technically go for a ROM hack where I am forced to use a ghost from the get-go, I guess. But isn't there something about ghosts and not being great in the first few generations, if I remember correctly? I feel like that would be super tough. Interesting proposal, but I'm not sure I am the person to actually be able to complete it. I'm not a random, I'm the champion. Has he been living on a remote island or something? Yes, Vox. Although, actually, he did say that he felt like he'd met me before, so that's probably... He's probably just seen me on telly and been like, oh, who's this random person? I don't care about watching a battle with Leon. I guess he's not a Leon fan. We didn't know that Leon was defeated. Okay. Oh, right, you wanted me to use Boulder. Right, Box, right. Let me use Boulder again. Oh, we have Pit. Actually, let's switch up a bit. Fight to Iridian. You need to go in the banned list, mate. Shades, Masky, Boulder. Oh, that's why you want me to use Boulder. I get it. Fight to that. We'll move Boulder up front. You dare me to use Boulder. You see how low level Boulder is? I think we should get some levels in on Boulder before I use Boulder. That seems a bit... Oh, I forgot we had a Pokemon called the Mary Celeste. That's a great name. We'll be leveling those two a bit. I guess I should stop running away from things I run into and just defeat them to get the XP. Although, to be fair, things that aren't evolved past stage 1, not really worth it for the XP. The big rock here might be. Also, I am ignoring the Picklets. I do see them, but I am ignoring them in case you wondered why I drive by them. And it's only so that I can keep track of what I've caught and haven't already. Where? Why driving in circles again? Okay, we ended training low. Did we come from here? Okay, I think it's about time I pull out the map. The Loop Lagoon, all the way over by the start. That is probably the easiest way to get there. Just teleport here and drive from there. Wait, configurers. Do we have configurers? Yeah, we do. We have Masky. I forgot about Masky. I wish we could rename it. We can't though, because it's traded from that NPC, right? Yeah. I wonder if would it be legal for me to... I guess it's not legal for me to read it and then hatch one that I could actually rename. That's fine. We have Masky. Those two work well together. How come, Vox? I'm actually curious about that because I don't really know much about either of them. Other than they be ghost, they awesome. So, now that I've done a lot of driving in the wrong areas for a while, let's go straight to Loop Lagoon, because from here I know where it is. In here, up to the left, and then whee! Okay, yeah. I had a moment of doubt in myself there. Yeah, it's in here, and then down to the left. We'll be getting Sand Castle. When does the Sand Castle... I'm grabbing the XP. It's right there, I'm grabbing the XP. Cindrigosa! Do some dragon darts. Because pew pew! Oh really? Alright, it's a multi-hit attack, I forgot that. Bye, Chansey. That should be decent XP. Oh, that's good XP. Look at Chalky. Just chalking it up to a new level. Hex. Who wants to learn Hex? Chalky wants to learn Hex. Hex is good. Hex has a better... Chalky is... Oh, Chalky is both special and attack. I wonder which one is trending better in. I'll remove Astonish with Hex, and then later... Trick Room, really? Is one of them super slow and the other super fast and has Trick Room or something? Anyway, moving on. More XP, because... okay, it takes like 2 seconds to defeat these, and we won the level, so it's not like I should apologize for it, right? Now I am confused though. If I have Chalky, there's one who's lacking a Pokémon from the mainland. Do I have all the ghosts? Did I actually meant to get all the ghosts before we went for Legion? Maybe I did. Chalky is special. It is our special thing, isn't it? Oh, it's a special attacker, huh? Pattern Pass. Baton Pass is not really useful for Pit because Pit doesn't have anything to Baton Pass on. Because, no, I am not really a big fan of Curse. Slam, who wants to learn that? Baldur wants to learn Slam. Slam is a normal type attack, so I'm not really that interested in that either. Oh, Sableye, you're right, I am lacking Sableye. Where can we get Sableye? Can I get Sableye, or is that only in Soul? All of this stuff I should have checked beforehand. That's just a weird way of passing out. It's like, oh no! And then just falls backwards like an egg. Yeah, I had a feeling Drift Bloom would be good at baton passing, but my Drift Bloom specifically isn't really set up for it. I guess it could be changed, but it isn't really set up for it. Hey there, Barnes. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're what do I cast this in? Yes, let's cast it in a Master Ball. That seems like a great idea. Do I not have Dusk Balls with me? Grand level. What would I want to cast Sandcastle in? Green ball, not the Master Ball. Definitely not the Master Ball. I mean, I could throw any ball at it. I have quick balls if we really want to just make it super... Do we want to make it super easy? That one seems super lazy. Should I try and catch it in a special ball? Not a net ball. Mist ball, dive ball. Luxury ball? Yeah, that's right, luxury ball. Probably gonna break out of it instantly, but hey, why not? Only the best for this sandcastle of ours. And it breaks out of it instantly. Okay. So, what do we do about Sandygast? And also, we need to think of what are we gonna call that thing? Do we know of any haunted fortresses or something that could go well for that? I think we're switching to Chandler and we're burning it. Yeah, Ronorikas will be showcased once we get a few more levels in on them. I'm a bit iffy on bringing it out on level. Ooh, ouch. Right, it's also a ghost Pokemon. I should not be messing around. Well, it's not a Nuzlocke, so we're not gonna die, but it's fine. But yeah, we'll bring Ronorikas out once we've gotten a few more levels with it, so that it doesn't just go down the instant it gets sent onto field. I think Chandler will go down now. Yep, definitely. Not a problem. We now have status affected the Sandygast. I should just have thrown a quick ball, but I want it to be cutesy. I want it to have a luxury ball, okay? It is buff. Pit can take a few hits, right? Pit can take a few hits. Or is that more physical now I think about it? I kinda want to poke it, but I also don't want to accidentally... Oh wait, we're so much lower level with this. We'll poke it. Wait, Drift Bloom is faster than Sandygast. That's almost 20 levels higher. Are you kidding me? Is Drift Bloom that fast? It looks super slow. Are you sandstorming? Oh no. Oh no. Oh! It's your favorite Galar Pokemon, Bounce. It is cool. It's it's very interesting as someone who lives in Scandinavia to see something based off of the got it. Off of the Norse mythology, the Vikings and stuff. Exactly. And we got our sandcastle. Cool. A journey to the west. It's literally epic. Very funny, Fox. Very funny. Okay, so a sandcastle. Sandcastle. It's a ghost. I kind of wish I knew more about haunted locations, because I feel like a haunted castle would be the perfect name for this. But I used to study these things, like, as a hobby. What could we call it? There are so many. Hey, Cats, are you still around? You know a lot about British, like, fortifications and stuff, right? History. You're a history buff. Do you know of any haunted locations we could call this Sandygast? Because I don't remember. Yeah. I'm thinking. I can't even think of a Danish location to do this with, actually. Which is surprising, but we don't really have... Hey, Cats! Good you're still here. Did you hear my request? I mean, we could also think of... Oh, female sounding... Oh, it's female. I didn't even see that. Good point. Otherwise, I guess we could go for fictional. Do we know any fictional castles? Not really. Starting to realize that Warwick. We could call it Warwicky with a Y at the end. Like it's a reference, but it's like Vicky. I don't know. We'll put it in for now. But yeah, that's a good point. That's like super haunted, isn't it? Yeah, alternatively it would have to be... I don't like to linger too long on these naming screens, but at the same time, I think it's important we get a good name. I don't mind this one. I can't think of any... Yeah, see, because the only locations I can think of that are haunted in video games, like at the top of my head, is in Wild Arms 2, where there's a castle town called Slayheim, but that's hardly a good name for this. So I guess we're going Warwicky? I don't know. Any other suggestions at all? I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a haunted location. It just seemed like a perfect fit for something that's a sandcastle. I guess it could also be a... It could be anything, really. Do we know any sand that's haunted? A beach? Also just be a ghost name. It's more pronounced Warwick. This would be Warwick. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna change the letter. Now it just doesn't sound like the right thing anymore, does it? Warwick. It's the lesser known brother of Wario. Sorry. Okay, do we know any female ghost names at all in that case? Because I can't think of anything. Like, we called Sadako not because of any reference to big blob with a big mouth, but just the whole ghost thing. So if we can just get a female ghost name, I guess that's as good as anything. What I should have done before streaming was make a pre-made list of names. Yeah, I could imagine it's tough to find location names that sounds like actual names. So if we can think of anything, you live right next to it, huh? If we can think of any female ghost names in general. I mean, do we have Mary? Do we have a Mary? Bloody Mary? It's a bloody not a Bloody Mary though. It's a bloody sandcastle. I guess Sandy. Are there any ghosts called Sandy? This is not going well. We've been on this scream? Yeah, I mean, I'm internally screaming at this point, but we've been on the screen for like 5 minutes. This is top quality content, guys. Though to be fair, I treat this as a very casual stream, so I hope people are fine with that. Sandy seems pretty lazy. Samara. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, Samara is, yeah, I remember that from the ring, right? But do we want to, I guess we can... So the sandcastle is the Americanized version of the actual ghost in this case. That could work. That could work rather well. Good suggestion, Barnes, because Samara sounds close to Sahara, which is a desert, which has to do with sand. I know I'm jumping some hoops here, but that's actually not a bad suggestion. Yeah, you know what? We're going with that. We're going with that. Thanks. Oh, I need to get better at just coming up with names. But I'm glad to have an interactive chat that doesn't mind helping me when I'm being all kinds of derp. So the only other thing we're lacking ghost-wise now would be Sableye? Kinda want to evolve Samara. Samara evolves with level, right? Clayface. I mean, normally I wouldn't mind Vox, but Clayface is less of a ghost and more of a reference to a superhero. Well, not superhero, supervillain. Clayface is hardly a hero. So I guess he didn't start off as a bad guy. But I digress. What am I doing? I'm running around at the speed of sound. I wanted to level Samara. Actually, don't I have that? I think I have the mystery gift candy, don't I? By type. Yeah, I do. I do have the mystery gift candy, so we'll just pop one of those onto Samara. And not do enough, so I should have used the rare candy instead, so we'll give Samara another one. Well, I mean... It's fine, Vox, it's fine. Technically, it's not entirely the same character either. I believe they actually rewrote the backstory slightly in the Americanized version. Although it is based off the Japanese version. Although, as far as I can tell, it's widely inferior to the original works in regards to how well it works as a horror piece. But I think it works. I think it works. I can heal here, right? Yeah, I can heal here. I need to watch the original, actually. I never actually watched the original The Ring. Like, not the Japanese one. It's not even called The Ring. What is it called in Japanese? I can't remember. But I believe I have it on DVD. Yes, DVD, if anyone remembers that old medium laying around. So, Mastered here is like, hey, you're the only one who actually managed to find the mushrooms, so you're the only one who continues the trials. Because apparently mushrooms are super hard to find, even though they're not that hard to find. But here comes Ari. Miss Honey, I beg you, wait just one moment. Why, Avery? What in the world has gotten into you? I've never seen you in such a flutter. I've also obtained some max mushrooms. Oh, nice work, Avery. You must have searched hard for those. And that makes you the second person to pass the second trial. I did it. Yes, I did search rather hard. Oh, chin up, darling. You did it. This is a cause for celebration. Master, Miss Honey, if you could grant me one wish, just this once, I would be indebted. Would you be so kind as to use my max mushrooms in this soup, in the max soup? I feel that everyone here should enjoy the taste of my efforts. Oh, Avery. Well, if that's all you're after, then I'm perfectly happy to oblige. Though this is hardly the first time you asked for something, and I rather doubt it'll be the last. Miss Honey? I hope you don't feel that your fund is being stolen. But we're family here and family share, so we'll go ahead and use Avery's mushrooms today. Blah blah blah. I believe he doesn't say anymore, so it's fine. I just want to voice Avery because I haven't done that before. He's fun to voice, actually. Our sandcastle is inferior to the real deal. I'd say so. Yes, Vox, exactly. Perfect. Allegory? Allegory. I want that to be the right word. I hope that's the right word. And no, we cannot Dynamax from eating this. But now that we've done that, we've actually unlocked the ability to Gigantum. Well, yeah, to teach Pokemon how to Gigantamax on our own, so we don't need to catch them through special events anymore, which is super nice. Because by that logic, that means that now, well, if this wasn't a challenge, we could just, what is it called, breed a Pokemon with super good stats, and then teach it how to Gigantamax rather than hunt for a raid that has a Pokemon that has good stats and Gigantamax, because that is super annoying. So, Samara evolved. We're going up against Avery in a moment, but I kinda want... Well, how long have we been live? We've been live for a bit over an hour. We have plenty of time, even if I'm ending a bit early today. We will level a bit. We'll level a bit. We're actually almost done with the part where you can still use ghost types, which is kind of interesting. Unfortunately for the the final part of the Isle of Armor's adventure, we won't be able to use ghost types. Now I'm sitting here thinking, if we've managed to nearly beat this in 1 hour, I think I could do the Isle of Armor in one sitting, but I think I won't do that. Because I don't... Actually, yeah, I will definitely not do that. We'll do a bit of grinding now, and then we'll wrap up with the fight against Rivalry. And then next time, before we take on the final trial, I'll see if I can hunt Sable. What do I need to do to get a Sableye? And is that really the only one I'm missing? The mouth of Samara is nothing next to Big Mouth. That is definitely true. Didn't I have a sheet for my Pokémon Ghost type? Oh, I haven't used it in so long it's not here. Sure, you stack while I'm looking for my document. You can do it, I believe in you. Sadako. Look at who was up first, but hey. It would probably be my gaming folder? The Pokémon? Player, there we go, Nuzlocke. No, not Nuzlocke. What's Strength Sap? Doggy wants to learn. The user restores its HP by the same amount as the target's attack stat. It also lowers the target's attack stat. That's an interesting move. That's actually an interesting move. My odds are better if I attempt both streams. How do I get Sableye? Sableye is in the wild area in the north. Okay. Doing fog. Oh, okay. We need to have a look at the weather then. Oh, I also don't have Mimikyu, do I? I don't think I do. There is no... It's just rain. It's like frick being in my country. It's just raining everywhere. What the... Oh, I get it. It's the 1st of October, so the weather in all of the wild area is the same across the board. Wow. Wow. That's pretty damn annoying. Did you want the Alolan Marowak? Yes, definitely, Barnes. I do want the Alolan Marowak. Vox looked up earlier that I need 75 Dicklets. I guess we could actually, if we get time, I might do that. Okay, here's a question. Do we really want to grind? I could just give candy to the Pokemon to get them up to level. That begs the question, do we want to... I didn't think through how to structure these streams. I think it'll end up with, I mean, it will definitely end up with being a total of probably 2 streams. Not 3. Yeah, because I expect the next one to be... the next stream should be as long as it wants to be. Which could be up to 4 hours, which is perfectly fine. Getting through the trial of the tower, of the 2 towers, is like super easy, so that takes no time. Oh, no worries, Bounce. As I said, Vox already looked it up. It's 75, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I think we found... Oh, I can go back to Diglett guy and check when need be. It's like half of all of them, so... But... oh, there we go. Yeah, I think today we'll wrap up the... words. I am good at talking today. Today we're gonna wrap up the 3 trials. And then next time we'll do the 12 towers. That did not do as much damage as I hoped. In between all of that, I think we'll just grind a bit today and then go up against Arvi as the very last thing. And then next time we're gonna try and hope that the weather is there. I'd hate for the weather to not be there. Okay, conclusion. Sadako is not exactly great for grinding levels. Let's try Samara. Samara hasn't had any spotlight because we only just caught her. It looks so weird. This Pokemon is so weird. Earth Power. What does? Last Resort. I don't know half of these moves. Also not very effective. I forgot that Chansey is super tanky. User regains health, Sandstone. Okay, so I guess Samara not the best to take out Chansey either. What? Yeah, so next time we'll hope that the weather's there so we can get a Mimikyu that I don't think we have, as well as a Sableye. Can I even get both of them in this game, or is that like version exclusive? Before next time I'll be looking all of this up. It should be like 2 weeks from now before we continue, as I said at the start of this stream. Because I won't be streaming next week due to personal reasons. So... But, yeah. Yeah, Samara, you're not great for this. I think... Didn't Pit do really well up front? No, Pit is super low level. I don't know. We'll go with this. And I can get some spotlight time. Actually, didn't we have someone else who wanted to spot? That's not how it gets to that menu. It would have been nice to have had a shortcut menu for this screen right from the main menu. Killer Frost has hardly got any time, but that was a low level. I don't want to do a huge grind session. Why is Asgard just chilling down here in the corner? Like, abandoned from everyone else? No, actually, Samara, you're good level, so we'll take you away for now, so because you don't need XP. Let's test how Asgard does. But yeah, hunting the piglets, I'll probably do that in the most efficient way, which is by having a list that I can just do as a checklist, because I already did it on my casual playthrough, and unless you guys want to see me just drive around blindly and pick them up left and right, we could do that too. Actually, I could do that right now, while we're grinding anyway. I'm not sure how entertaining that would be. That's my biggest worry. Just a regular Marowak. Interesting that that's a thing here. Not a whole lot of chances, huh? Actually, going into the forest of focus does not increase my chances of finding Chansey. My best odds on finding Chansey, as far as I've seen in regards to speed of finding it, actually near the Dojo. This is a relatively small area where if you just drive in circles, it spawns pretty quickly. Unlike here, where it's just a bunch of other stuff. Oh, is that what I think it was? If it was, it despawned because I can't drive the bike. I'm so bad at this. Oh. If we get too close to the end of the stream without me having leveled up enough, we have the candy to fix it, so it's not a big deal. Not a huge deal. Does anyone have any preferences on who I bring into the Abri battle? Because the only ones I want to bring is Sadako, because I do want Big Mouth to appear again. So we're gonna Gigantamax that one. That's the very last thing in the battle. But aside from that, I guess I could bring Chandler because he's my starter. But that's about it for what I really have preferences for that. So if anyone wants anything to appear in that specific battle against Ari, look at that. It's constantly the Bonaria I run into by accident. Damn it. Because it's a stage 1, it's not even worth defeating for XP because it gives so little even at level 60 compared to everything else. Like, in regards to how long it takes to go through the menus, it's just not worth it. Also, I don't see a whole lot of intensifies around here, do I? I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing. Damn it, Bonary! I don't want you. I can't have you either, even if I want to. You're not Ghost. That'd be interesting. I'd love to see, like, oh, there we go. I'd love to see more retyping of Pokemon in their regional forms. And I'd love to see more ghosts do, more, not ghosts do that, but more Pokemon do that where they become ghosts. Just like with, Osola. Did it survive? No way! It survived that? Just barely, but it did. Damn! Oh, survived this. I wonder which Pokemon could be interesting to make ghost types off, to be honest. Oh, Baldur and Chalk is slowly gaining some levels. Still not interested. That's probably a good way to utilize that move, but... Oh, Chalk is evolving! Chalk is evolving! Chalky. Here we go! This right here is a cool Pokemon in regards to how it works. It's also an incredibly scary Pokemon when you're up against a certain NPC that has it. What power ability does ours have, now that I think about it? It has Paris Body. When hit by a move that makes direct contact, the Pokemon and the attacker will faint after 3 turns. This is exactly the exactly the ability I'm scared of. Not in regards to me, but when playing against it. Wait, it has a classic ribbon? Oh right, because we got it in an event. Wait, actually, come to think of it, does any of our Pokemon... I don't remember if we checked this. Do we have anyone else with ribbons? We do. Of course we have the... have all our champions. Just gonna equip this because... Why? We're not a champion. Why not, right? Our champions of Galar. Then onto the others. You're not a champ. You're a champ. Kinda sad to see that we really don't have any ribbons on anything that wasn't in the league or gotten... Oh, we do! Oh! It's Samara the Cloud Watcher. I swear, it seems like marks are easier to get on the Isle of Armor. They definitely become easier once you get the marked charm, that's for sure. Because that's what the charm does. How long have we been live? 1.5 hours. Okay, so we have a bit to run on. No problem. There is no chance there anymore. I guess we broke the chain by entering the menu. That'd be a shame. Either that or that just never was a chain to start with. Either way, no chancey. Damn it. I wish there was a better way to make sure that you spawned in Chansey, but the odds of it appearing, even though it's like... Apparently it's like relatively low percentage-wise. But I think, yeah, exactly. Because there are so many overworld Pokemon that spawn on the other island, it actually doesn't feel too bad. Oh, you didn't know you could equip them? Yeah, I found out that by accident originally as well. But it's cool that you can like get the titles like that. It also leads to some really cute titles. I believe over on my Nuzlocke I have one called Miku the Sleepy, which is just like, oh, you shouldn't even be in battle if you're that sleepy, you poor thing. But yeah, it's cool that they allowed you to do that. it's a nice way to make sure that the marks have some utility rather than just existing. I can get behind that. The user attacks with a ray of light that sparkles as if it were made of gemstone. Better than ancient power, although this may also raise all the user's stats. I think I'm keeping ancient power. I have a good relationship to that attack. Okay, let's chain it. Come on. Come on. Chansey? Chansey? That's not Chansey. I've been tricked. A different pink thing. I feel like my chaining lock is pretty awful today, because normally when you encounter a Chansey once, it usually spawns one, not usually, but often it will spawn another one nearby quickly afterwards, and then after that, oh, whoops, sorry about that, that was me clicking the controller, because stick on the controller by accident. But it normally spawns another one, and from there it just feels like it escalates to a point where it's like you've got a chain going, which is super cool, which makes it easier to level. It feels like I'm not being allowed to do that, but since we're anyway, let's see. Thank you. 5 more Diglett came back to me. Okay, so we found exactly 5. That's good. That means we're just lacking 70. We got me out. Next time I play, I'm equipping the best friend ribbons on my team. You know what, Barnes? That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I went through every single Pokemon on my casual save file and made sure that all my most fitting ribbons were equipped to the different Pokemon. Unfortunately, I didn't have as many as I thought I did, but since I now have the Mark ribbon, Mark... Is it a ribbon? The Mark thingy that allows you to easier find marks. Maybe I should just go on a Mark hunt at some point. There you are. I know I've been driving by a freaking Diglett in the ground right in front of me a few times, but again, I guess if I find 5, then we'll get 10. And if I just keep it like we do 5 at a time, I should be able to not have too much trouble. I don't know. It's funny, it's giving us a lot of XP, but at this point of the levels, it just feels like it's not that much. I'm tempted to throw some XP candy at them, but at the same time, where's the fun in that? Plus, I believe that... What? Hit me? Oh no, I got hit by keys. Wait, is Klefki just pure... Wait, what typing is Klefki? Oh right, Klefki is fairy. I was like, it's not pure... It's not pure... Wait, if it's fairy. Is fairy good against... Yep. It's so good this is not a Nuzlocke. Wait, isn't fairy good against ghosts, I say as I attack it. That actually hit really hard. Unfortunately, Asgard is too slow. So Asgard would go down. In one more hit. I wonder if Pit can take a hit. It was fairly fast. I kinda don't want to run away from this thing is what I'm trying to say. Because it's a one state's evolution, which means that it should give decent XP for what it is. Oh, it's faster. What is the last resort and why does it keep failing whenever anyone uses it? Oof, that did not hit as hard as I wanted it to. We're gonna Phantom Pulse this. Yeah, what is last resort? I never actually looked it up, but I've never seen it work. And now you want to play rough. That's a bit late now, because you're going down. I really like how that attack looks. gets a bit more. That was actually really bad. That's about half as much XP as Gansey. Unfortunately, another thing about it. Well, since I hit it accidentally, I probably broke the chain regardless, or the potential chain, and I keep talking about chains. I haven't seen any yet. Fancy, where are you at? I know this is not the most thrilling content, but we can just talk about stuff. Seriously? I couldn't get around to that. Okay, that's one thing that's a bit annoying about the overworld sprites. I think they did this, giving Game Freak the benefit of the doubt here. I think they did the way too big hitboxes compared to how the size of the Pokemon in order to make it easier to hit them on purpose. Because normally you do want to hit them. It's just super annoying when you're trying to avoid them. As you might be able to tell. It doesn't help that the bike doesn't control awful, but sometimes the turning... Okay, Bonnery, the freaking zigzagoon of this island. Everywhere I go, I constantly drive into this still thing. And I don't want to, because I don't care about it. Go away, Bonnery. Is it Bonnery? Bonnery? One of those times where it's like, I don't know, because I never checked the official source for that. The Pokemon names are funky to pronounce sometimes. Okay, I feel like this is... Could we just give them candy? Because this is like taking forever to find anything. Unless, do we want to explore? Is there any requests on going somewhere on this island? I don't know. Because the map is... The isle is fairly big. And honestly, we won't be exploring... Oh, actually we could just go on an exploration spree for the Diglett hunt. There is something I kinda want to do. So, that thing out there, that Wailord right there, it's huge. Burn near Re. That's $1. That Whelmer, aside from being incredibly huge, it's also level 80. It's the highest level Pokemon in the wild ever, as far as I'm aware. Higher than legendaries. At least I believe that was what Vox told me. Which is just like, what? I can't remember if we go into that encounter, if it actually respawns it, if we, like forever, if we defeat it. I believe it might. Which is a bit of a shame, because it's quite a majestic creature. But I also kind of want to fight it. Guys, do you want to see me try and take on a level 80 Whelmer? I'll go back and heal real quick. Oh, you're not joking. It is pronounced like that, huh? Okay. Burnary. Fascinating. Oh yeah, do you guys want to see me take on the legendary Whelbeast of Pokemon? It's not really legendary, but you know, might as well be at that size and level. We could do that. I think it's actually gonna be more. Of course, Cats wants to see me do it. I think it's gonna be more of a challenge than Rivalry, to be fair. Simply because of its level. I'm not sure. Since it's level 80, it should be good XP. I do think though I should probably go in a bit more prepared than bringing Pit. And instead bring probably Synthegosa, to be honest. Chandler's not gonna be any help here. I do want to use Frostmon at some point, but not for this fight, that's for sure. Oh, you guys want to see me do this? Okay, sure. I can't promise we'll win it, but since it's not a Nuzlocke, it's not a problem. Because no one... I mean, we get knocked out, we lose some money. It ain't no big problem. I've never actually fought this one, so I don't know how hard it is. I might be overselling it. But if it's level 80, it's got to be tough, right? Look at how big it is. Oh right, shock. I forgot about the stupid shocks. I was too mesmerized by the Whelmer being able to take up a Wailord. It's a Wailord, right? It's not even a Whelmer. Taking up more than the entire screen. Look at it. This is a 2-size one, not like the sad ones we see in battle. Okay. Why do we have Ascot up one? I feel like mistakes are being made here. Now Wailord is super small. Look at that. Is it? It's gonna take out Ascot. It was gonna have an encounter. I just wanted to test its speed. So, it's also a critical hit. Okay, a bit overkill there, mate, but sure. Let's see if we can at least get a hit in. I wish I would get Gensamax out here. Would have been nice. Okay, so it's Big Whale versus Small Pumpkin. Who's gonna win? Ooh, if I could sneak in a trick or treat, we might actually be golden here. Ooh, I'm faster. I still love this animation. Amnesia. What does that do? Opposite special. Oh, okay. Well, Whelmer is mainly physical defense, right? I mean, it's a whale, so I assume so. So we're gonna attack with Shadow Ball. Oh damn. It has rest. No. Okay, the difference between a Wailord that's awake and asleep is slightly smaller ice. That's kind of cute. And look at that. My goodness, this is gonna take a while. I don't think it's gonna be a tough fight anymore, but it's gonna be a long fight if it keeps resting. I guess try Phantom Force just to see what it does. Oh, never mind. We lowered its special defense. This is perfect. Okay. Shadow Ball definitely the way to go then. We're about halfway there now. A bit further. Actually, quite a bit further. 2 more hits. It's gonna use the it's going. Damn you, Wailord! Okay, that heals it up entirely again. Nope, no worries, no worries. The more time the Shadow Ball lowers its special defense, which it's only done once so far, but if it keeps doing it at some point, we should eventually deal enough damage that we can just take it out in a few hits rather than a bunch of hits. I will say though, I love the new animation for Shadow Ball. It looks amazing. And not just because it's purple and ghostly, although that is definitely 2 contributing factors, because I'm totally biased. If it just doesn't wake up and use rest now, it woke up. Use the water spout. It is damage based on its weight, if I'm correct, according to Vox. So we should win now? Yeah, we win. Okay. That was actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Huh. Yeah, I always solved this fight. I've never taken this on, so... But, That's really bad XP compared to what I thought it would be. It's an evolved Pokemon at level 80 and it still gives us less XP than a Chansey? What? Now I'm just disappointed. Well... I know there was a Diglett there, but... We'll do Digletts next time. Well... It looks so empty without it out there. I hope it respawns, because it's kind of... It's a nice landmark on the map at the very least, on the overworld. But if it doesn't, at least it's still there, in our hearts. I mean, in other save files. It should respawn. Like, it's a special encounter. It should respawn every day. point, I'm actually think I'm just gonna feed my Pokemon some candy to get this, like... It's a bit boring to be hunting down Yanceys, and I also realized that I'm gonna have to do that. The Nuzlocke, that's the next thing. So I kinda don't want to waste too much time on that, because it's kinda boring. But we have plenty of candy to go around, so Doggy, you can have 4 pieces. Oh, 50. Wants to know Nightshade. What does it do? The user makes the target see a frightening mirage. It inflicts damage equal to the user's level. That does not sound very good. Grudge. If the user faints, the user's grudge fully depletes the PP of the opponent's moves that knocked it out. Oh, okay, for a Nuzlocke, terrible. But for normal play, actually... Oh. But I assume this is not an effect that stays around. It's an effect that needs to be triggered before you get taken out, right? Interesting move. I'm not going to use it, but interesting. I believe Avery is at level 60 something. We kind of want these to become level 60 something. Shadow Ball, Shadow. All the shadows. Brutal Swing. We don't really want Crafty Shield. The user protects itself and its allies from status moves with a mysterious power. That's not very useful against Avery. That would have been super useful against... I forget her name. Whoa, I forget her name. The other one. Ground. Earthquake is a good move. I think we'll remove Hex, because Hex is good, but it's better if the Pokemon is status affected, and Baldur itself doesn't really have anything to affect status moves. I guess we'll give 4 more to each of them. Almost there. Mirror Code. Know that move. Its name. The Psychic move. Retaliation move that counters any special attack, inflicting double the damage taken. Doggy? You know what? I think I might have just decided that you are going to be very useful. Potentially. Doggy's up there with the levels. Now to get Baldur up there. Menuing, it's so much fun. Power Split, what's that? The user employs its psychic power to average its attack and special attack stats with those of the target. So it takes my attack and special attack and the enemy's attack and special attack and adds them together and then finds the average, right? Fascinating. That does not seem like a good idea for Avery. Baldur. The user employs its psychic power to average its defense. Oh, it's the same, but just with... Well, that's interesting. So Baldur just... That's fascinating. I'm not sure how to utilize these moves, so it's gonna be super upsetting for those of you who know how to use these proper to see me not take them, but I'm just not good at that stuff. I'll have to pass on them. I think... Okay, let's look at what we have. What do we want to go up against Mr. Avery with? He has... Oh, what? His team is 4 Pokemon. There's a slow... Bro. There's a Kadabra. I don't believe he has evolved into an Alakazam. What else is there? Pokemon. Avery. Battle. I can't even spell Avery because why would I be able to? Third battle. Oh, he brings a Ponyta and a Swoobat as well. kind of want to bring Frostmourne. I'm gonna have to level him a bit. Don't want to bring Viridian. Okay, I think this is what we go in with. Any objections? Like, of course I'm gonna upgrade Frostmourne a bit with some levels, but other than that, I think that is what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna start with just using Frostmourne to try and play a bit around with that. I've never actually used the Sword Shield Pokemon much at all, so I don't really know how to utilize his stance things that well. Oh, there we go. Oh, everything's level 65. I still think we should be perfectly fine, even if we're like 5 levels lower, simply because of our typing. So, are you ready to see a smug bastard get taken down a notch or two? Because I am. Oh, not the back, not the back. That I wanted Frostmourne up front. Here we go. Okay, so let's initiate the final one. Oh, right, I forgot about you. Wait, because I hadn't activated that, it does that first. Okay, shut up, Hyde. I don't care about your. For some reason, I'm thinking of Banjo-Kazooie when I see that robot. Okay, Dojo Master. There you are. Thank you for coming. When I heard you had something to tell me, I came as soon as I could, Master. Right, well, I've decided that you two will now take the Master Dojo's final, last, ultimate third trial. A final, last, ultimate third trial, you say? Final, last, ultimate third trial? What's that? So, are you saying that this would be the last trial? Ah, yes, well, that's the gist of it. You two are the only ones who successfully finished the second trial. You pushed each other to greater heights and helped each other grow. So I'd say it's time to finally see who is stronger in a Dynamax Pokemon battle. We are to battle one another. That is the last trial? Yeah. The rules are simple. Whoever wins will complete the trial. The winner will be granted the secret armor of the Master Dojo. This is it. At last. The battle will be held in the battle court behind the Master Dojo. The court is a power spot, so you can Dynamax to your heart's content. I must make haste. I must make for the battle court post haste. I must meditate on my upcoming victory. Yes. A good day to you then. I'll be on my way. Feel free to take it easy like a slowpoke, and I take all the time you need to get ready. Yep, totally not suspicious. Totally not suspicious. And now that he's gone, we don't need to read the rest. He's just telling us that we have to do it. So, are we ready to take out the top hat of all top hats? I know I am. We might not make it, but we have time to do a rematch if need be. If need be, we'll feed our we'll stuff our Pokemon with some more candy and they'll be fine. Get them super hyped up with Sugar Rush, and I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. Hello, Rivalry. Just in case. I have had my console crash on me before with this game, so... So, you've come at last. Defeating you will grant me the secret armor. Then I will at last have what I need to become a psychic-type gym leader. Yeah. No matter what it takes, I refuse to accept anything but a complete and utter victory. I'm coming at you with everything I have. Are you prepared? Vox, are you being serious? I can't tell if you're being serious. Hope not, because I'm going in now. More bastard. Yep, he set up the match. Ah, cheater. Okay, you are jumping. Good. Okay. Let us have an elegant battle worthy of being called a finale. Prepare to sink into despair and into the weird battlefield beneath your feet. I wouldn't want to waste 30 minutes of my stream. Oh. Okay, so how does this Pokemon work? It has like King Shield. The user takes a defensive stance while it protects itself from damage. Lowers the attack stat any attacker that makes direct contact. Go up against Ponyta. How does the stance thing work on this Pokemon? I'm currently in defensive stance. Assume that if I attack, it goes into offensive stance, right? Also realize we don't have any ghost move on this thing. If I use Iron Head, I should switch stance now, right? Oh, it's faster than me. Okay, it doesn't hit that hard at least. Yeah, so it changes the stance to be Blade form. But hit it. And then King's Shield is priority? So if I go King's Shield, my stance change again. Ah, okay, okay, I get it now. I get it. So I do that now as priority move, and then it side beams me, but that's not. Oh, it is. Oh, fascinating. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Vox. Yeah, I've never done this before. This is an interesting way of doing it. Of course, it hits me again, and it doesn't really do that much damage because of my stance, and it's not very effective either. And then we Blade Form and we slice it. Slice and dice. Okay. Kind of funny, this is the first time I've used that Pokemon ever. It's interesting. It was a bit cheesy. So against Kadabra, Kadabra is just pure psychic. I'm kind of feeling like we put Valgar up against it? It looks so cool. It looks so weird, but cool at the same time. So anything here should be good against this. It's all attack moves too, so it's not like it's gonna be a big difference. I believe you just brutal swing it, right? Faster. I feel like that's an ongoing thing. Everything's just faster than it. It also does a lot of damage compared to what I expected. That's so good. Are you alright, my elegant Pokemon? What are you... what... Yo. Yo. Vox. That's a 20-second delay. I don't know what you're knowing at. And of course I did whatever it is you're saying if that's a 20-second delay. What are we knowing at? What are we knowing? Shadow Claw. I have Shadow Claw? What does that do? I don't look at it. Oh, that goes to Blitz. Healed. What is Shadow Claw? The user slashes with a sharp claw made from shadow. Critical hits land more easily. Oh, really? Well, more easily, so potentially I had it beat with Shadow Claw. Oh, it actually just does more damage in general. Okay. Well, without the weird field, as soon as I heal myself, I'm fairly sure that I should be able to take another hit. So, that'll do is Trick Room Slow. Yeah, that's... Yeah, but I don't have a trick room. Look, it doesn't hit that hard anymore now that we don't have a weird field. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Please don't crit. We'll be fine! Oh. I am good at this game, said no one ever. I'm good at frustrating people when watching me play this game. I just wanted to give one of my new Pokemon, or less used Pokemon, some screen time, okay? It's a bad matchup. Shadow Claw is physical and has stab in addition to Shadow Ball being special and Brutal Swing not being stab. Did I not use a physical move? Maybe I didn't. Well, the next one should... Wait, what is he sending out? Doesn't matter. I'll send Chalky out because Chalky doesn't have any screen time either. Too bad. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, what do we have? We have Ancient Power, which is super effective. We have Hex, which is super effective, obviously. We can disable a move and we can mirror code. Swoobat only has special attacks, right? So, we could test out mirror code and see how it works. It shouldn't be very effective because Psychic resists Psychic, don't they? So mirror code hits. Oh, actually it doesn't resist it. Huh. That's interesting. But, I mean, realistically we should really just Ancient Power. Chogi is a bad matchup against any of this simply because it, well, in regards to its ability at least. Special tanky, that is correct. So that's that. And Rock is super effective, yep. Slowbro, okay. Okay. We need, since we can Gigantamax, we need to have Big Mouth on the field. Or Sadako. We shall awaken our true psychic power here and now. Actually, without facial expressions, should have been here and now. This should be short-lived. Right, Quick Draw. I forgot it has Quick Draw, so it's gonna hit us first, but I don't think it's a problem. With a 1, 2, 3, this Pokeball will grow gigantic. Yeah, it's called Gigantamax. Not that big a deal. Okay. Big mouth, big mouth. Oh, I don't think it's a secret that I like Gengar. Right, we have it in Heavy Ball. I forgot that it succeeded on catching it with that one. That was stupid luck. Oh, there we go. It's good to see you again, buddy. Been a while. Time to eat some Slowpoke tail, I guess. My unbelievable psychic powers will utterly humiliate you. Ouch! That actually hurts. A super effective hit. That was an elegant move choice on my part. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, you also have super effective moves against me, do you? Huh, do ya? Well, I will terrorize you. Okay, not short. that was a bit anticlimactic, but it worked. I came, I saw, I conquered. With only a slight amount of hiccups along the way. There we go. And just in time actually as well. Perfect. Oh, I could just imprison myself for this. He is not a happy camper. Dun dun dun, the victor has been decided. Woo! We won. Dude, you lost your ghost. It appears I have lost. How pathetic. I lost even though I resorted to such underhanded tactics. I don't think young, capable children like you can understand how I feel. I am just an average man who gave everything he possibly could. Perhaps it's time I stopped playing around and gave up on my dream of becoming a team leader. After the less than reputable things I did, I'm likely to be expelled from the dojo. Maddie, you are free to tell the master about the awful things I did. I won't. What are you saying? But I turned to the shadows like a dark type to try to win. That's your strength. Kindness towards both you, your Pokémon, and your rivals. Master. I should apologize on Aver's behalf too, as his master. What he did was wrong, but he just didn't want to be beaten by his rival. That's all. He is a good, hard-working student. Master, I thank you. You have my apologies. As for your punishment, Avery, you're going to look after the Pokémon in the dojo for 6 months, by yourself. What? Is that all I have to do, and you'll forgive me? Of course. Let's work on strengthening your heart. Okay. Alright everyone, that settles it here. I'm so proud of you. Oh, that's the wrong voice. No, well, doesn't matter. Skip. It's only Avery interested in. Want to talk to the blonde boy? Come on, move everyone. I want him to talk to me. Pardon me, I will admit to acknowledging your strength. Just a little. Oh, church spell's going off in the background. God damn it. The timing on that. Oh well. Well, we won. Is this the one where he did his best? Okay, she's a fangirl of Avery, by the way. At a later point we can get a t-shirt from her with Avery on it. We should remember to do that next time. And now we go through this cutscene. Basically what is happening here is just Master is like, hey, you're the one who won the trial. So here, have a freaking legendary Pokemon. Because we just have those laying around anyway. Which is kind of, what? You just give them out like candy like that? Well, I guess he saw potential. Well, I guess he's testing my potential. What would happen if you released... Can you release Hopfu before you do the trial? Or does it just come back? Because if you did that, you technically have soft-locked yourself. So I assume that they put a thing in place so that if you try to release it, it'll just instantly come back. Because otherwise it seems like a bit of an oversight. I haven't tried it. I'm sure someone has tried it. I should look that up. Come here, you little animated devil. Where there's something Digimon about it, and I can't quite tell why. The pain of living near a church, I swear. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's super annoying for me. It'll be here for the next 7-ish minutes, but we'll be done before then. So, he's just like saying that we should talk to him when we're ready to... Should we talk to him? I think we need to talk to him to initiate the final trial. Which is basically just bring Hopfu to a bunch of spots and then take on the tower quest. Take Hopfu, and I will place Hopfu down here for now. Hopfu is level 10. I forgot we need to level up Hopfu to be able to take on the next quest. Damn it! Well, technically we do have candy for it, but we should definitely not just candy it at the start. One day I hope to be as strong as... No, never mind. Use amnesia and forget what I said. Now he seems down in the dumps. I wonder if there's anything I can do to cheer him up. He probably gives it to us once we've met Avery and gotten his league card, I'd assume, which is a bit later. This is just Honey being like, hey, I wonder if anyone would give us a bunch of what so that we can get things in this dojo that makes it like a Pokemon Center. But regardless, I think I'm actually going to wrap up the stream for today. I know it's like 2 hours earlier than normal, but I'm tired because I did a lot of stuff today at work with moving furniture, so I just kind of want to lean back and relax. But it was nice streaming again since after the break last week. As I said, there will not be a stream next week because I have other things I need to attend to, unfortunately. At least unfortunately in regards to scheduling. But after that we will be back with what I assume is the final episode of the Isle of Armor, because I don't think it'll take more than one more episode to do this. Worst case, it'll be 2 more. Where are students' bedrooms? That's a good question, Vox. I don't actually know. But yeah, next time we will wrap up the Isle of Armor, and honestly, at that point, the Crown's Hunter should have released, so we may soon after that be going to that as well. I plan on doing the Crown's Hunter as well for this series. We will go there, but I'm not sure if we're jumping straight into that afterwards, or if I'm doing the different game first, because I do have a different game lined up as well. But regardless, if you're watching this and interested in the Crown's Hunter, you're definitely going there. So thank you for joining, Barnes. It's always nice having new faces around for the actual live streams. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay here. And I hope to see you again, of course. As I think goes for all of you. It's always nice having an active chat that cares about, you know, what we're doing here. Exactly what Vox said. But yeah, for now, I will be taking my leave, and I hope all of you have a continued nice evening, or day, depending on where in the world you are. And until next time, please do take care, and I will see you better then. Bye for now, and stay spooky.